Hello everyone and welcome back, my name is McPeachpies, and today I've got a little Minecraft concept to show you. This one uses a little bit of redstone. It also uses magma blocks, and what it does is it creates toggleable or dimmable lighting. So this is pretty straightforward to use. You're just going to rotate this arrow in the item frame here, and as you rotate the arrow around, the light level will decrease. So if we go into F3 here, as you can see we currently have a light level of 8, and as we flick around it goes down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 0, as this is the normal light, but if we stand right here you'll see. So a magma block will go at a light level of 2, so if we go and then we jump around, light level of 10, 9, 8, and so on, right back around until we get down back to 2. So the way this works is pretty straightforward. It's just using redstone lamps placed at different distances away from the magma block, and because of course magma blocks in 1.10 they absorb the light level that is present, not sky level, block level. So for example, using say torches or redstone lamps or glowstone or any other light source block, they will absorb that. So if we flick this lever around, you can see that that one turns off, leaving that one on, and then as we go along they turn off further and further until we get to the very end where none of them are on, therefore it's just giving off the same light level that a magma block normally would, which is 2. However, as you can see here, if we flick this around again, all of the torches will turn on, but the only one that matters is this one, as that is the closest one to the magma block. It's the same for any situation. So the closest one to the magma block will always be what's affecting the actual magma block itself. So at the moment it's this one, which is the closest and therefore gives off the greatest light level, which is then absorbed by the magma block. It's the same in this situation, for example. That is the closest redstone lamp to the magma block, therefore that's the light level that the magma block will absorb. It doesn't absorb sky light level, it's only block light level, so that is the closest light source, that is to the block. Now the bulkiest part of the redstone is all this system along here, and simply what that is it just sends out a quick pulse every time you flick it around. I also had this little note block here just for a little bit of sound, and then what this is actually doing here, so as you see if we flick around you can see the repeaters there pulsing as we go along, like so. But what that's actually doing is that's updating the magma block here. So when it's pushed by the piston it resets basically the light level, so then when it comes back down it can absorb the closest light source from one of the redstone lamps. So at the moment this is the normal light level of a mag block, as there are no external light sources affecting it, but to turn it back up to the maximum level you have to flick around. Now usually it would work fine because it doesn't need updating, whereas for example now it needs to be decreased, so the magma block needs to update, otherwise it'll keep the maximum light level. But when you bring it right round to the highest light level here, I just added a redstone torch here, just so that way it had the same action or events as the other ones do. Also so it plays the sound as well. So as you can see here, I'll actually, if I take that one out, and then we flick it right round to here. So if I stand here, you can see there the light level from block is 2, and then if I flick that round it goes straight up to 10. So that doesn't need any affecting, but if we keep going around here you can see that it's going down as I showed before, and the only way that you can make it go down is if you update the magma block there, so that's why the piston is there for those ones, and then I added in the torch at the end here just to have the same aesthetics as the other ones. The reason I have all the redstone lamps covered over here is so that every time the piston updates here, no external light from say the sky or anything else come through, whereas say if we were to take out a couple of blocks here and then we were to, where do I have the door? Here it is. Close that off and then we flick it around, you can see every time you get the light coming through from outside, which really ruins the effect and you can't even notice the light level changing. So if you guys want to make this for yourself, it's reasonably straightforward. Hopefully you guys can figure it out from just looking at the picture here. As you can see, you know, you've just got to have the line coming out here and then the redstone lamps along here, torches, and then you can probably figure out your own system doing this. I didn't aim to make it compact or anything, I just used the easiest way to do it. So you just got to have a quick pulse coming off this edge and then the redstone lamps here along there with the item frame, or any other matter of fact. You could use like buttons or different levers and switches and stuff to change the light level, but I've just gone for an item frame, that way you can have an easy source right here that's also changeable, you can just turn it around. Anyway everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this little concept. I'm happy to finally be doing a little bit of redstone. But if you guys want to see more, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I don't know why I've decided to make so many concepts lately. I think it's just because I found all of these cool little things you can do in 1.10. But if you guys did enjoy and you want to see more, be sure to let me know. And if you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe for more videos and more content. So, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.